This is another CQ Blind Hams podcast.
This is Chris, November Echo 5 Victor, and I'm in Liberty Hill, Texas, for whatever that's worth, near Austin. Today I want to talk about the Kenwood THD74A and operating D-Star. I've been hearing a lot of people, there's been a lot of tutorials on the THD74A, but not many of them have touched on D-Star a whole lot. Now, I'm running a hotspot, but a lot of this information could apply to repeaters as well. And D-Star is a bit of a memory hog because for each hotspot or repeater that you plan to operate, you need at least 4 channels. One is what I would call a talk channel. That's the one you actually use to carry on the conversation. You have an echo test channel, which is exactly what it is. You can key up your radio, talk into it, and the hotspot / repeater talks back to you. You have a status channel, which when you key up will let you know whether the hotspot / repeater is linked to a particular reflector or repeater. The fourth one is an unlink channel. And that's when you get through, you want to unlink a reflector or repeater. I suppose by the, on a repeater, it's kind of up to the repeater owner. Some repeaters are permanently linked to some reflectors, so you may or may not want to unlink. And then there are some repeaters that'll let you link to reflectors at will and unlink at will. But unlike DMR, when you're linked to a reflector, the whole repeater is pretty much tied up. But anyway, I'm going to turn this on. And let's turn this on. There we go. Now I'm using band A for my digitals. And what that's telling me is SA, memory 0. S means I'm on the single band. I'm not on dual band. At this point, all I have are D-Star frequencies programmed in here. And now if I want to know a little bit more about the memory that I'm in, I can hit the power button and the voice announce will tell me a bit more about this. So I'm going to hit it. Now, of course, for those who, that's telling me that I'm on channel 0. I'm in DR mode. The name of the memory in this case is CQ. Some people, that could be anything. And then the contents of the memory are CQ space T. And that's the command that D-Star uses for talk.
Channel 1 INF
This is really a repeater status. So if I hit the power button, this will tell me what's in this memory.
A. Memory. 0. Channel 1. D-R-I-N-F-O-T. I-E-L.
So, what that's actually doing is it's putting out my call sign with the letter I in position 8. And that gives me, it'll tell me whether I'm linked or unlinked. Next channel.
Channel 2. E-C-H-O.
This is my echo channel. And in this one, I have this. And by the way, all of these are group 0 because I figured I'd use the digital. There's 99 channels or 100 channels in that group, so I thought, well, I'll use that as my digital group 0.
A. Memory. Group 0. Channel 2. D-R-E-C-H-O-T. E-E-L.
The EL at the end of these tells me I'm on economic low power. I don't need any more than that reaching out to hotspot.
Channel 3.
Channel 3
L-I-N.
is my unlinked channel. I can hit the power button.
0. Channel 3. D-R-U-N-L-I-N-K-T. U-E-L.
So anyway, but those are the channels that you need to have on a repeater. Our hotspot, those 4 are pretty much the absolute minimum you'll need. I suppose you could do without the echo, but the others you definitely need. But the echo is nice to have.
C-H-O. Channel 1. I-N-F-O.
Now I'm going to query my hotspot to see whether I'm linked to anything or not. I don't think I am, but I want to be sure.
NE5V.
So it tells me I'm unlinked, and I have this voice ID or voice guidance set to, or there's a menu, it's menu 684 set to show me all of the call signs when the channel isn't busy.
Channel 2. E-C-H-O.
Now I'm going to go to my echo channel, and I will key up, and you can hear what that sounds like when I unkey here. This may be a little loud, but we'll see. This is November Echo 5 Victor testing. November Echo 5 Victor testing on my echo test. I want to see if I can hear my signal back from my hotspot. This is November Echo 5 Victor testing. November Echo 5 Victor testing on my echo test. I want to see if I can hear my signal back from my hotspot. Now,
NE5V. Message. C-H-R-I-S-L-I-V-H-I-L-L-T-E-X.
now what I did there is as soon as that call was announced, I hit the power button again, and that gave me a message. A lot of times on D-Star, people will have, I'm thinking it's like 16 character capable messages. A lot of times it'll have a name and QTH. I had to shorten the name of my location because I didn't have enough. Anyway, I didn't have enough characters to put the entire QTH in. I'll have to edit that out. And the echo can be done whether you're linked or unlinked. In this case, I'm not linked to anything, so nobody else heard it, just the hotspot heard it. So anyway, that's one thing one can do right off the bat. Now then, let's go link up to a reflector and see if we can get anybody to check in here.
Channel 6 R-A-T-C-H-E-W. Channel 7 G-E-O-R-G. Channel 8 L-O-N-D-O-N-01.
Now I have these set to give me memory names. Voice guidance is set to give me memory names. Now, if I want to see what's in this memory, I can hit the power button again.
A. Memory. 0. Channel 8.
New notification from mail. Next door digest. Top.
N-D-O-N. 01 T-R-E-F 001 C-L-E-L.
Essentially, that's telling me that I want to link to reflector 1 Charlie. So if I key up on this channel,
Lincoln R-E-F-001 Charlie.
all right, now I'm on.
5V.
Now I'm linked on 001 Charlie. It says November Echo 5 Victor, looking for an audio check.
NE5V.
Victor Alpha 3 Alpha Mike, first class audio.
VA3AM.
Now watch this.
VA3AM. Message HAMILTONONTCANADA.
All right, I see you're in Hamilton, Ontario. I believe. Good to hear you this evening. Thank you much for the check. Was doing a short demo on D-Star, NE5V.
NE5V.
Okay, Chris, well, you sound fine. Yep, I'm in Hamilton, Ontario. Not too far from Niagara Falls, Ontario, or Niagara Falls, New York, or Buffalo, New York. Right at the western end of Lake Ontario. So there you go. Sunny day here, but not overly warm, about 50 degrees Fahrenheit or so. Anyway, Chris, there you go. You sound great. Over.
VA3AM.
Okay, so it's called VE3AM. All right, well, appreciate it. And appreciate you helping me out with the demo. It's kind of cloudy here. I keep thinking we're going to get some rain, but it hasn't happened yet. But good to hear you this evening. And I'll say 7-3 for now, and appreciate the help. VA3AM, I believe it was, November Echo 5 Victor.
NE5V.
Echo 5 Victor for Victor Alpha 3 Alpha Mike. We're always glad to help out. And lots of people coming and going on 001 Charlie, which is located in London. So your demo observers can, you're talking to Hamilton, Ontario, via London, England. Anyway, 7-3 and all the best. Victor Alpha 3 Alpha Mike clear.
VA3AM.
All right. Well, there's a little bit of how D-Star works. It's fairly straightforward. But now there's, show you something else here. I'm going to unlink this. Now, if you don't want to have, if you don't want to program all of those memories, you can program in reflectors on the fly. If you want to. And I didn't realize this until somebody told me about it. But now I want to connect to my reflector here in Texas. I've got a memory for it, but I'm going to connect to this in a different manner. We're going to use the DTMF keypad. So at this point, I want to connect to my Texas reflector. So I'm going to I'm going to go to my talk channel, which in this case is channel 0. And I want to hit star 4B as in Bravo on the DTMF pad. And that is going to connect me to reflector 4B or O4B. So let's see if this works. Okay, so now I'm linked into 004B. So that's another way you can link into reflectors. And I hope this is useful. It gives us a small indicator. There's all sorts of reflectors that one can get into, and that one that I got onto in London a while ago, talking to the guy in Hamilton, Ontario. That's extremely busy one. And I didn't figure it'd take long to get an audio check on there. So we'll see everybody later on. 73 from November Echo 5.